So we need a saw to cut this in half and do a quarter.
Hot sauce made for coffee, which is a very intriguing thing to me.
A dumb sentence.
Maybe. We don't know the answer to that question, though.
I do. Well, maybe. I don't know.
I've put hot sauce, well, okay, I've never put hot sauce in coffee, but I put tincture in coffee, and it doesn't really work. I still do it, but it doesn't, it's just like, what, you're putting something hot in hot?
Coffee's already hot. Like,
you're adding something hot to it, which like...
I don't think it's gonna be anything that I'm ever going to do again, except for right now. But... I didn't realize this is what it was.
Yeah, man. So it's a hot sauce made specifically for coffee, which I've never had in my entire life. Let me turn that on. So we're gonna try it. Okay, so I'm intrigued because they have. I'm assuming. Okay, this is a dark roast, and this is for a light roast. Does this mean that this has got light roast coffee in it? Does it mean does it have dark roast coffee in it? Does it mean it's meant for light roast? Does it mean it's meant for dark roast? I have light roast beans and I have dark roast beans, okay? And these are, I'm a coffee guy. You know this.
I enjoy coffee.
They don't necessarily know. I'm a nerd when it comes to coffee. I really love my coffee. So this is like an espresso blend, and then this is like an Ethiopian, very lightly roasted coffee. We're gonna go AeroPress. I'm gonna make it light. I'm gonna make it dark. We're gonna put hot sauce in it. We're gonna taste it. And we're gonna come to a decision. So I am going to jump cuts of me brewing lots of coffee.
I'll read the light roast first. Wait, dark coffee is just espresso?
No, but you would you would brew dark for espresso.
It's just like, it's a weird feeling to like drink coffee while my stomach's growling. Oh my god. Truck sound was like a really loud. He should start a second show where he sits right here. It sits right here. It's like the Thor's hammer of coffee. Having to push this down.
Okay. Oh god!
These are light, these are dark.
Light and dark. Yeah. Light and dark.
You did dark first, right?
I did dark first.
Yeah, so dark, light. The red inside are dark. These are light.
We're starting with the light.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put the light in front of the dark.
There you go.
The light in front of the light, the dark in front of the dark. Why was that so confusing?
I don't know.
Okay.
So they were opposite?
We have made coffee. I have a light roast and a dark roast. We're going to pair them with hot sauce now, okay? This is made by UJJO. Ujo? This is a hard name to find out. This is hard.
Ujo.
This is hard for me. Throw some lava in your Java. Made for coffee, great with everything. Ujo's light roast blend uses ginger, citrus, and the perfect chili to add a small dash of sweet heat to your favorite drink. So this is basically replacing sugar. Okay, once you get to the ingredients. So the ingredients are, you said they were the same thing?
The light one has brown rice something, and then this one has brown sugar. So that uses brown sugar, and this uses brown rice syrup. I don't know what the difference is of those two, though. So the light roast, which is what we're going to be doing first, is water and a sweetener blend, which is erythritol, brown rice syrup, which is brown rice water, and then ground chili peppers. What chili peppers? Lemon juice, spices, xanthan gum, salt, vanilla extract, dried orange peel, sodium bisulfite. That's probably the healthiest thing that's in there.
Yes. So they're saying add a small dash. Okay, dose in 1/4 teaspoon increments until the spice is just right.
So we need a saw to cut this in half and do a quarter.
Yes. Well, that's not a teaspoon. That's like more of a tablespoon. So. Okay.
So just a little bit.
Just a dash.
That's what it means.
Just a dash. So I'm gonna put a dash in mine. You can put a dash in yours.
I'm always impressed in cooking shows when they're like, add like a tablespoon of something. They're just like, and they just pour it in because they know.
Sip the coffee first. Cheers.
Sip the coffee?
This is a really delicious coffee. I really like this.
That is a very good light roast.
Hey. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Okay, I'm not gonna try the dark one yet.
Right. This would be the only time that I would ever want a regulator on my hot sauce.
A regulator?
Yeah, you know the little dab.
Oh, the little
dabber?
plastic thing.
I normally get really frustrated and
put it on this.
and throw them.
Put it on that, and then we'll just add a little bit or something.
So I'm gonna show you guys the pour. So I'm gonna go with.
Ooh, what a weird consistency.
Dude, remember, it's sugar. It's sugar, basically.
It's just syrup.
It's sugar water. This hot sauce is sugar, basically. Okay,
are you gonna try it before you put it in the coffee?
I'm gonna try it after, because I want the coffee. I want the coffee experience to be pure.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Should I
That's
do
what it looks like.
Like that?
Do whatever you want, man.
Also, it didn't say what the spicy is. It just said ground
chili
peppers.
That's why I said chili peppers in there. I was like, what chili peppers? I always say that whenever.
Do you know what it is?
No, I don't. And I get frustrated when hot sauce companies don't say that.
That's like a quarter of a teaspoon, and we.
That's like a tablespoon, right? That's like a half tablespoon.
Yeah, but we
right?
have like a sip of coffee. This is gonna be too much.
It's gonna be way too much.
Do
whatever you want to do, man.
You're right.
I'm just trying to get the experience.
That's not. You need a whole cup of coffee for the experience.
I understand. I'm not saying we're doing it right. I'm just saying we're doing it.
You know, when Brian asked me to do this video today, he didn't warn me if this was gonna be hot or not. He just said, "Will you do this coffee video with me?"
Hey, strategic questions. Cheers.
I'm nervous now.
I'll let you know.
What do you mean? I have to do it too. It's just not. The coffee was really good before this. It doesn't taste sweeter.
It's not tasting sweeter.
It doesn't taste bad, but
I'm getting like
good.
I get a little bit of the orange and kind of like you said ginger. I'm getting a little bit of that. I'm getting
I do taste the ginger. I don't taste really that much orange.
I get orange. I get like orange peel.
The spice hits you right in the throat immediately, and then it just goes away.
It's in the back of the throat.
Yeah, the back of the throat, like right away, and then it just gradually like fades away in like 5 seconds.
If you were freezing cold, like on death's door cold, this is gonna heat you up. That's what the use of this would be.
But in terms of like spiciness, it's like a zero.
No, I mean I'm saying it's a 1. I mean there's heat. Like it's. I mean there
Maybe,
is.
well, I mean,
is
you used
heat.
way more than me.
There is heat. Like it's hitting me in the back of the throat. Like I'm just gonna taste it on its own.
No, okay, yeah. I took more of a swig that time. That was like a 1.
It's weird how the sweetness is not translating in the coffee because you drink it, like I just tasted it, and it's very sweet.
Like that by itself.
This by itself is very sweet.
Coffee's bitter, so it makes
Well,
sense.
no, this coffee should actually be pretty sweet.
I'm saying it compared to that.
compared to that,
concoction,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
I don't know. I whenever I drink coffee, I sip it very slowly. I don't like take big gulps of it, so like it's hard for me to get like a ton of heat every single time that I drink it.
I'd say it's very mild. Like we said, I am detecting heat. It's in the back of the throat. Would I be using this as my daily driver? No.
I wouldn't use this.
If I was on death's door cold and would I use this to warm me up more? Yes. Okay.
I also don't put sugar in my coffee. So.
I don't either because this light roast is a very sweet, very fruity.
It doesn't even need like half and half or milk or anything. The coffee
Now,
by itself.
when it comes to a dark roast coffee,
Which I'm excited to try.
this is dark roast. You're more tasting the roasting process. This is more about the process and less about the beans.
Tasting the machine, not the coffee.
No, you're tasting yes, you're tasting the roast. You're tasting bitter, burnt notes. Like that's what you're tasting.
That's
okay?
what people
And that's what
want.
you're gonna be adding. Yeah, some people
See,
like that.
I
Like my wife loves that.
I don't like dark roast coffee that much, but I didn't realize that's what people were going for when they liked dark roast coffee.
Starbucks destroyed the coffee industry in that way. In that realm.
Changed everyone's taste buds.
Yes. People think there's more caffeine in dark roast coffee. That's not true.
No.
It's a weight thing. It's hard to explain. Maybe in a different video I'll go into more coffee nerddom. Okay, taste.
That's a very good dark roast coffee. You have 2 great coffees.
Yeah, man. So that's my espresso. That's currently what I'm using is espresso. Okay, so exact same ingredients in this, other than there's brown sugar
Instead of brown rice syrup.
and then there's molasses adding to this, which is smart because he's got to double down on like the intensity of the sweetness because there's the dark roast coffee. So this is gonna be
It's about the same consistency.
about the same consistency, but it looks physically darker. Okay.
What do you think that's just because of the brown sugar?
With the molasses, 100%. And it's actually, I think it's got slightly more body to it from the molasses. Like you said, it looks the same. I agreed with you at the time, but now I'm disagreeing with you. I changed my mind.
Oh, okay.
It says a little bit more body.
So I just don't understand this.
This is a thing that people have been trying for a long time. Is
To make
adding,
coffee spicy?
Yes, to make it spicy. I've had lots of coffees that are come to me ground spicy. And
Okay.
And a lot of times it's just like that smack of heat in the back of the throat. You know,
this
it's
is
always
probably gonna
too
do.
much. That's better.
That tastes sweeter.
It does taste sweeter.
Like I taste the what's that at the end of it? Is it the same orange and ginger?
Yeah, yes.
And that one too?
This has got cocoa in it.
Maybe that's what I taste. I definitely taste the whatever's the sweeter in this one. I taste it more than the
Casey,
first
you're
one.
full of crap, man. You said they're the same ingredients. This one's got vanilla extract and dried orange peel, and this one has got lemon juice, salt, and cocoa.
To be fair, when I was comparing them, you were like, "I'm going to cut this out," so I stopped reading.
It's true. They are different sauces is all I'm trying to say. So I think this is sweeter. I think it's much less hot.
It's much less hot, and I think it tastes better. But
I think it tastes better too.
yeah. I wonder how that one would taste in the light coffee.
See, I like this a lot. Like I would add this to my coffee.
But it's not even. Okay, there's a little. It's less kick, but it's on the tiniest amount. I don't know if I would just like. What's the point though? Are you trying to like increase your like heat
tolerance?
Tolerance? Yeah.
No, it's for people that really, really like spicy food, like me.
That's the only thing I can.
It's made for a very specific demographic, which is me.
I'd rather just in the morning if I'm enjoying coffee, I'd rather just put the spiciness on like what I'm eating versus what I'm drinking.
Fair.
Like on eggs or something.
Fair. Okay. I like the dark roast better, hot sauce, than the light roast. Do you agree with me?
I agree.
I would say that both of them are like a 1 out of 10 on the heat scale.
Yep.
Okay. Now, as far as a use, I feel like this is for people that add sugar to their coffee. If you add cream and sugar to your coffee or just sugar to your coffee, this is going to be for you. And are you a person that cannot get enough hot sauce in their life?
That's exactly who it's for.
And you got to have heat and everything.
Or tea. I don't know what.
It would work in tea too. It would work in tea.
Tea drinker, but
it would also work in tea. That's that person that it is for. Is it for me? Maybe on this.
Maybe not the other one though.
You could almost treat this as a maple syrup too, as a syrup. Like you
pour it on a waffle. Actually,
you could do that.
Maybe like mixed with like a more heavy like syrup. That could be a good.
You could do that
combination.
Okay. Casey Beckler has a thing. What do you got going on, Casey?
I stream on Twitch and I'm on all socials at Cross and Casey wherever you go on the internet. So
got you. I'm going to link all. My lights turned back on. I'm going to link all of Casey below. Okay. These are weird.
That's about it.
I think I liked.
They were fine.
Hope you enjoyed. See you guys in the next.
Hey, this is Brian Ames. Please click the subscribe button that you see right there, and you'll subscribe to my videos. From now on, I'm going to be eating a lot of peppers. It's going to, oh man, it's going to be great. Bye.